I'm going to use this session to make Megan's blue eyes look even bluer. We're using a technique called complementary color, which is the use of color tones that are opposite the eye color. So Megan, since you have bluer eyes, I'm going to use warmer tones on the eyes. The first color I'm going to use, using the Deluxe Shader eyeshadow brush, is the peach. The mineral shadows are very concentrated, so you won't need to pick up a lot of product. First, sweep that peach tone over the lid on both eyes. I'm going to repeat that application on the right eye with the same color. I'm going to enhance that with just a little bit of fun shimmer from the gold third of the trio, right over the apricot. I'm going to repeat that gold on the right eye. Just place it right over the apricot on both eyes. You can use the gold by itself and use the apricot by itself. There's no rule about it. But if you want to add a little bit more light and a little bit more shimmer and make the eyelid itself pull forward, make it look bigger and more open, use a lighter shade. I'm just going to gently press once or twice the edge of the brush to the cake. I'm not working this around very much and moving it back and forth because it's going to waste a lot of powder and it gets far too much product than I want on the brush. Holding the lid taut, I'm just going to touch this brush to the outside corner of the eye and pull it across. Megan, would you open your eyes for me? Thank you. If you feel better keeping your eyes open while you're sweeping this eye makeup across, you might find that you have more control of the blending. And with the same brush, come back and forth using sweeping motions, or use small circular motions against the skin. And when you're blending, ladies, make sure that you don't lift the brush away from the skin. Just keep the brush on the skin and use soft sweeping motions, and you can see how much better that blends on the eye. So we'll go ahead and repeat that on the right eye. So I'm going to come back to this apricot shade only with less shimmer with the same crease brush. Using that crease brush, I'm going to lift the lid a little bit and sweep this over that brown, and that softens it a little bit more. I'll repeat that on the right side, sweeping it all the way up to the brow area. So to add definition, I'm going to use basic brown, and I'm going to do another fine line. For me. And if I want to give a little bit more of a lifted look to the eye, I raise it a little bit at the outside corner here. But for the most part on Megan's eye, I'm keeping this clean because the focus is to make the eyes look bluer. I'm going to use our eyeliner brow brush with the smudger end. I'm going to use the smudger end to blend this into the shadow, so everything looks soft and seamless. You don't want to see where it begins or ends. Just keep your line closer to the lash line for daytime, unless you're ready to do the maintenance of checking throughout the day what your liner looks like. So I'm creating a finer line with the same basic brown pencil. It's a brown, so it looks softer against the blue and looks warmer against the blue. So of course, Pure Lash Conditioner. It makes the lashes look thicker and longer without seeing any product. And of course, Jane Iredale's Longest Lash Formula in Black Ice. And one thing that helps when you're applying mascara that does strengthen and thicken is shimmy it right at the base of the lash line to really surround the hairs with the fibers. Her eyes look beautiful like this. But if we want to add a little bit more drama and amplify the complementary eye shade, that warm shade to make our eyes look bluer, look up to this mirror for me. I'm going to gently pull down on the lower lash line and fill in on the inside rim. Jane Iredale's eye pencils are very safe. They're free of synthetic dyes and synthetic preservatives, so they're very gentle to the inside eye area. And it does transition that eye makeup, that complementary eye makeup, from daytime to evening very quickly, and adds a little bit of drama to the overall